I was 3 glasses of wine deep at 2 a.m. when I sent the most embarrassing text of my entire life to a complete stranger. It was supposed to go to my ex, Brian. We'd been broken up for 2 months, and I'd finally worked up the liquid courage to tell him exactly how I felt. So I typed out this absolute mess of a message, something like, I know you probably don't care, but I just need you to know that I'm doing fine, and I definitely don't think about you every time. I hear that one song, and I hope your new girlfriend knows you cry during Pixar movies. Sent it. Felt powerful for exactly 12 seconds. Then my phone buzzed. Wrong number, but honestly, this energy is incredible. Also, which Pixar movie? Because if it's up, that's valid. I wanted to die. I literally threw my phone across the bed like it was on fire. But curiosity got the best of me, and I picked it back up. I am so sorry, I typed. Please delete that from your memory. Can't. It's already my favorite text I've ever received. Is Brian okay, though? Should we be worried about him? And I don't know what came over me, but I laughed. Actually laughed. At 2 a.m., alone in my apartment. That should have been the end of it. A funny story to tell my friends. But then I responded, and they responded, and somehow 3 hours later, I was still texting this random person named Jordan about everything from terrible exes to our mutual fear of pigeons. What I didn't know yet was that this stranger was about to become the best part of my day. We kept texting. Every single day, Jordan would send me memes during my morning commute. I'd send dramatic updates about my coworker who microwaved fish in the break room. We'd have these deep 1 a.m. conversations about the weird pressure of being in your 20s. 3 weeks in, I realized I'd told Jordan things I'd never even told my closest friends. The embarrassing stuff, the scared stuff, and Jordan never made me feel weird about any of it. Then Brian texted me, out of nowhere, hey, I've been thinking about you. Can we talk? A month ago, that text would have wrecked me, but I stared at it and felt nothing. Actually, annoyance that he'd interrupted my conversation with Jordan about whether cereal was a soup. I left Brian on red. That same night, Jordan went quiet. No memes, no random questions, nothing for 2 whole days. I panicked. Had I said something wrong? Maybe Jordan had finally realized they were talking to a complete disaster of a human being. On day 3, my phone buzzed. Sorry I disappeared. I've been trying to figure out how to say this. I think I want to meet you in person, but only if you want to. I know this started because you were trying to drunk text your ex. I read it 4 times. Then typed back, what took you so long to ask? We planned it for Saturday, a coffee shop halfway between us. Jordan would be wearing a green jacket. The whole week felt like slow motion. I changed my outfit 6 times. This was just coffee with someone who knew my deepest fears, my most embarrassing moments, and my complicated feelings about raisins and cookies. Saturday came. I stood outside with my hand on the door, heart pounding so loud I could hear it. Through the window, I saw someone in a green jacket sitting alone, nervously checking their phone. The stranger who'd accidentally become my favorite person was on the other side of that door. I took a deep breath, smiled like an idiot, and walked in. Best typo of my life.